Alright, folks, here we go again with another episode or part to Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword my Japanese playthrough on the game. So here we are. I had just defeated Carthage in my last video, and I really haven't done anything else, and I don't attack anyone else in this video. My next video does bring someone who I do attack, and that little act of aggression in my next video should continue on through quite a few videos after that, because I messed with the wrong kind of people apparently, and you'll see what I mean in either my next video or the video after that. So right now, I just advanced in the classical era, and I am researching more and more stuff so I can build up better troops to defend my cities and to attack my enemies, which I have none, but I don't really like the idea. So, yep. You'll see me pass turn quite a bit in this game, and that's because early on in the game, like it is now, for me at least, I really don't have much to do. My workers do all their work by themselves. I set them for automated, so I don't have to worry about them at every turn. But now, a barbarian village has appeared above Carthage, which I do notice. I do take a noticing too, and I send some of my axemen up to take them out, because barbarian cities can be a nuisance because they do pump out troops. So eventually, even though they can't set foot in my borders until I think the Great Wall is obsolete, it's still a nuisance being there. It means I can't really build a city there. I can't send settlers or weak troops out to the west that way without a possibility of them getting hurt or destroyed. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's what that is. And they can be an extreme nuisance. So Victoria of England wants to have open borders, and why it took me so long to make my decision, I have no idea. But I think for a while I said no to everyone having open borders into my territories, because I really don't like other people having open borders until I decide who I'm going to attack first and who is going to make me their enemies out of who I attack. Now I've already attacked Carthage, and here I'm going to waste this guy because really I cannot move him, and even when I can, he's explored a lot of the territory anyways, so I'm just going to destroy him. But as I was saying, say I declare war on America, even though they're probably not in my game, and I had traded a bunch of stuff to this one civilization. Well, now all those deals could get cancelled for me declaring war on America because they declare war on me. So I just like to watch out while I'm doing that one. Be a little cautious. But yeah, most of the time it really doesn't matter. Really does not matter. So I really don't know what I'm doing. I did know what I was doing when I was playing, but when I kind of come back up here, I lose all train of thought. So I give that to him. He's the first one I give it to, Mr. Stalin of the Russians. I'm so used to it being Catherine because of Civ 5, which I've played more recently than this game, and I've probably played a lot more than this game, because when I used to have this game I used to play it a lot, but then my old computer crashed and I got Civ 5, and it was amazing. So and I lost everything for Civ 4. So when I got that back, it's just an amazing game. Yeah. Jeez, I'm crow. Yeah. So this is how. This is not exactly how the video is gonna go for a while, but you will see me take pauses, and sometimes it's probably because I'm already ending the turn. It's just taking a while to pass over. Right now, I really don't know what happened. It looks like I've ended the turn, but yeah, just people want to make deals with me. See, and I thought that was funny. I was discussing with my friend at this point, and I thought it was extremely funny that they wanted to put spearmen right outside of my territory. Seems I had built the Great Wall of China, which doesn't allow them to step foot into my territory. So it really didn't affect me in any way, shape, or form, which was what I thought was funny. And it was honestly just funny, in my opinion. And you'll see later on that they will actually go into the Mongols' territory. I don't know if they ever get anywhere there, but who knows? I've never actually seen barbarians take a city. I've seen them destroy improvements, destroy troops, stuff like that, but I've never seen them actually take a city. And I think I give Bokuda open borders. I was thinking about it for a bit because she is directly to my south, like she's right there. Yeah, so I was thinking about saying no because she's right there. And usually the people closest to me I declare war on first. And I don't like to give people open borders if I'm just gonna attack them in the first place. Here we go, and yeah, I'm just gonna build improvements in all my cities, so that'll be good. Destroy the raised city. I didn't want to raise it, but if you attack a barbarian village with only one population, it usually does destroy it. But that's not it. No, not so with regular Civ cities. And that might be because I turned. No, it wouldn't be because I turned raising off, but you'll see later on in, I think, my next video. I lose one of my cities, and it's at one population, and I take it back. And it doesn't get destroyed, so I don't really see a point in that. But, yeah, so this is how I'm really gonna go through this episode, is I'm basically just gonna prepare, and I really should have been preparing troops because of my next episode, but I really didn't want to just pump out troops. But if I did, I probably would have. The events of what happened would probably be a lot different. There's no way that what happened would have happened if I had been training troops in this video. So basically, this is a in hindsight, what's wrong with me kind of thing. And well, so sorry about the awkward silence there, but my friend Mike, who has an Xbox, yeah, he got one of the new Xboxes not too long ago, and his entire it says that his hard drive isn't there, so there's a piece of corrupted data on his hard drive, so he needs to format it, but that'll delete everything on his hard drive so he can update for Xbox Live. So basically, he needs to delete his entire hard drive from all his Forza stuff and all his other games, just so he can start playing his Xbox again. And he really doesn't want to put that much time and effort into fixing his Xbox, even though it's just a quick little fix. But really, I guess if I had to replay all my games to get all that stuff back, I wouldn't be 100% happy either. But you know, I guess it happens. I know one of the reasons I don't play my Xbox much or often is because, well, in my opinion, they kind of suck. And I hope like nobody cares that I say that. Because mine won't read discs anymore, and I'm not gonna buy a $200 machine just so I can read discs again. But one of my other friends has convinced me to get a PS3. They have a lot of great games that I like. I started with PlayStation originally. I had a PlayStation 1, I had a PlayStation 2 before I ever got introduced to Halo or Xbox. And Halo was honestly the reason I kept with Xbox, and now Halo 4, 5, and 6 and look crappy to me. Maybe not to other people. I don't like the look of them. I don't like that there are more Spartans, and I don't like the fact that it continues on and you find a new menace other than the Covenant. So, honestly, because it's, you know, the Forerunner were supposed to die. Apparently they did, but they did something to make themselves into immortal things, and I really don't like the sound of that, honestly. So, yeah, it's okay that they have done that. I understand that some fans like it, but I'm not going to buy a new Xbox just to play Halo 4, 5, and 6. And yes, there is going to be a 5 and a 6. For those of you who do not know, they released a whole another trilogy about the for the game 4, 5, and 6. So those who think that 4 was the end, you're gonna have more coming. And honestly, in my opinion, it ended with 3. Reach was a good blast from the past before 1, but number 3's motto was finish the fight, and that's what I did. And I will never pick up another controller to play Halo ever again. And that's just my opinion. So, if you don't like my opinion, or if you have your own opinion that that contradicts with my opinion, I'm cool with that. Completely. Don't really care too much. It's good to have your own opinion, I guess. And just don't shit on me for it. Yep. So yeah, that's what that is. And I'm getting a new PS3 because I like the look of God of War. Last of Us, Jack and Daxter was a game I kind of grew up with. God of War, my friend gave me a controller and let me play it for a bit, and I was like, dude, this might be a button masher, but this is one hell of a button masher game. And I'm not really big into button mashers, but God of War was definitely a good button masher. I can tell you that right now. So honestly, I just like the games for PS3 a little bit better. I'll still do what recording I can on my computer, and hopefully I'll get an HD PVR or whatever you call it, to record my PS3 games. So that won't be so bad. I'll be recording PS3 and Probably still this, and I'll probably I might eventually get a good computer, a better computer, not like a state of the art, put me in the seat for 7 years computer, but enough to run some of the newer games I have and record at the same time, so I can show you those two guys as well as my PS3 and possibly PS4 when the PS4 comes out. I have no idea. It's a good possibility though, especially if it's not going to cost like an insane amount. As long as it doesn't, I'm okay with that. So, but I will not get an Xbox if the only game I'm interested in is going to be Halo. Which really, that's not what I'm interested in. The only game there is no game I'm semi-interested in that's Xbox exclusive only. And you know what just came out for the PS3? The Mass Effect trilogy, including the first one. Microsoft finally gave up the rights for it, and there, the first one was my favorite actually, and I like the infinite ammo thing. That was kind of good, but no, the first one was my favorite because I played it the longest and it was just awesome. And the second one was pretty good too. But yeah, this is nearing the end of my video, so I'm gonna call it a game, and I will see you guys on the battlefield.